Hello, hi, how are you? Still alive. Anyone here from insurance? Raise hand, please. None? One? Okay, I have one gentleman over there. So we should do some intro here. Let's try to work on this. So the thing is, the customer has changed. All of us acknowledge the fact that the impact, which is the name of the conference, right? Impact of the digital communication changed the expectations of the customer tremendously. The thing is that the customer nowadays expect experience from the financial institutions as well as they expect on the level that they expect from Google, Apple, Facebook, and such companies. And honestly, financial industry is not the sexiest one, and it's lagging behind a bit. So while the customers have definitely changed, the insurance industry didn't so much. So I'm not saying that the insurance industry is, lacking behind, that don't do anything in this space. It's just the outcome in terms of the products that are served on the market are pretty much the standard that it was 50 or 100 years before. So the products are still standard, non-transparent, non-differentiated, non-personalized. And this is the thing that cannot stay as such. So what is there for us to change? When you talk about insurance, people usually react like this. This is not the sexiest industry. And the thing is that the insurance by itself is designed not to be engaging, not to be sexy. The most profitable customers are those that are boring, are bored, like those guys. So the most profitable ones are those who pay year after year and do not call back. Because when they call back, they have certain claims, so the insurance company have to pay them. But the thing is, if there is no communication, there is no opportunity for knowing the person, there is no opportunity to personalize the experience, personalize the product, upsell, cross-sell effectively, nothing, because there is no communication. So, and this is not the worst part. So allegedly, according to Professor Ben Riley from Lemonade, which is a famous insurtech company from US, insurance allegedly brings worse in humans. And the reason for it is that since there is no communication between the insurance company and the customer, actually customers feel that they can fraud the insurance company. They don't feel any guilt for it. So it's not only, this is not sin, this is something to brag about to your friends and customers. So something definitely had to change. So let's talk about connected insurance. I'm pretty sure that you heard this term some time ago, and this is the term that keeps repeating. This is not the new stuff. But still, the challenge is how to kick it off, how to start in the connected insurance, how to start collecting data in order to personalize the experience, to personalize the products. Still, the thing is that the connected insurance is still an experiment. But the experiment doesn't have the goal to find out whether this has a future or not. Just the sheer number of projects globally prove that it is. The goal of the experiment is how effectively to kick it off and how to organize it to be reliable, to have the value for everyone included. So this is what I'm going to talk about. My name is Damir Plejic, and I'm heading the business development in Amodo, as a guy said, the company based in Croatia. So Amodo technology is behind, so there's some problems here. This is not a slide that I sent. So there are plenty more things. So we are behind many projects globally, 25 projects at the moment from the Philippines to Mexico. That diversity in geographical terms and in terms of customers enable us to structure the platform and to refine the platform in order to support various global initiatives. I'm going to focus today again. Sorry, the presentation is broken. So I'm going to focus today on one particular aspect of it. So it is the customer engagement. So in order to get to the data, you have to engage with the customers, with you as the users of the insurance products. And we have been named actually the best in class, actually this year by Best Review, the class being the customer engagement. So how to engage with the customers? So you can engage with customers in various forms. One of it can be, you can just praise our virtual badges, or you can reward customers based on their behavior with a free coffee. But this is not something that creates an emotional response, and it's extremely needed to create an emotional response with customers, because we are mostly emotional beings and rationalize afterwards. So instead of just spraying some discounts, which are by default something that you cannot create emotional attachment to it, the insurance company organized a challenge in which they rewarded the most successful people involved with the experience of driving 500 horsepower cars in a restricted environment, of course, not on street, not in the wild. And these are the results. So the average speed on the road was reduced. At the same time, the engagement of those that were connected rose tremendously. Let me share another example. So sports are something that creates an emotional response pretty much. And all of you from Poland, I know that you are fond of also the ski jumping. Slovenia, one of the insurers that we work with, was actually the world champion, I think, last year. And after the championship, they organized the event in Slovenia, which was extremely popular. You couldn't get the ticket. So insurer who supported it, rather than giving to the partners, organized an event that asked the participants to join in teams and drive to the moon with a safe driving. So again, here are the results. A lot of participants, a lot of invites, a lot of virtual spreading of the message, and quite good results. And these are the kilometers that are recorded. I'm talking only about safe kilometers in traffic. Of course, you have to be locally relevant. So for AIG in Singapore, this is the competition that took place, because they usually compare between themselves in terms of who drives better Japanese cars, Korean cars, and so on. So it's important to be locally relevant, not to be something very generic. Again, quite good results. So if this starts working, and you wouldn't see anything, and sorry for that, in order to be quite good, you have to combine various tactics. So let's say these are short-term tactics like bumper stickers. These are a bit longer-term tactics like weekly challenges. And you combine this with a monthly task, you get a continuous engagement on a platform, on your platform, so your digital channel here. So through this, you can learn more about the customer needs, you can send messages, you can communicate, you can effectively, as an insurer, upsell and cross-sell. And if you complement this with the appropriate scoring model, and if you have more data from the car itself, you can bring to the program various partners, like car repair shops, car distributors, chain of gas stations who are interested in the same customers. And through this, you can do a lot. So you're not seeing here, unfortunately, but for this particular client, we managed to onboard 8% of the total driving population in a single country within 12 months. So 8% of the total driving population in 1 year. So this is unprecedented success in terms of the usage-based insurance. We could do a lot more. If there is more interest, I would like to learn more. I will be outside in the hall waiting for a question.